Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. That's the way I always used to introduce the Morecambe and Wise shows. Then Eric used to come on, used to do his jokes about my short, fat, hairy legs, and you can't see the join. And then anything could happen. As a matter of fact, I think the Christmas shows were the most popular shows that Eric and I ever did. The audience seemed to love them. As a matter of fact, in 1976, we got an audience of 26 million people. We used to spend about 6 months thinking about the shows and then rehearse about a month, and it used to take us about 5 days in the studio to put them on. And we had some great stars like Glenda Jackson and Shirley Bassey and Andre Previn. And I can't think of a better way or a jollier way of seeing the old year out by showing you a few of the highlights of our past Christmas shows. We started the routine with the 1972 show where Eric and I came up and did a stand-up, and as a matter of fact, I couldn't get the words right at all. The only thing I got right was, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show." Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show, and a very warm Christmas, happy Christmas to you all you young ones, old ones, new ones, and neglected ones. I always say that a true superstar is really humble, and I take great pride in the fact that there is no superstar around today what is humblier than what I am. Well, that was a good start, ladies and gentlemen. All I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, I've never become conceited because I feel that there is no one better. And I also would like, I'd like to present you now my local... Really, I didn't expect it to be... And what do you think you're doing?
Not a lot.
Look, come down here. I want to talk to you.
Certainly.
Sorry about that. What? Shame it is.
I'm from the Isle of Man.
Now listen, tonight is our Christmas show.
Oh, it is? All right, Polly.
Our annual gala.
Our festival carnival.
All bunting and frolic.
Just a moment, please. Can he say bunting and frolic? No. Bunting and frolic. You can?
I can.
Yes. But only because it's Christmas.
Right.
You can't say it in the New Year. Thank you very much indeed.
Now, can we get on with the show?
Ready when you are?
Have you had your fun?
Oh, yes.
Right. Can we get rid of this thing?
Of course we can.
Get it out of your system.
Yes.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Christmas show.
Yeah.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I apologize for all that.
That's all right.
Forgive me. Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, those rings. You can buy them in a shop, you see. You get a little electric shock. It's a ring you can buy. There's kind of a buzzer on it.
Well, don't keep doing that.
All right.
Take it off.
Yes.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I will.
You're like a child. What's the matter?
Won't come off. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, take it off.
It won't come off.
Why don't you grow up? I mean, an artist of my standard.
And he is standing, folks. Oh, yes, I can vouch for that. Look at those legs. The finest team in show business. There's enough hair on those legs to give General Navarro a spare.
Have you finished?
Smell that flower.
Smell the flower?
Yeah. Hey! That's a knockout, that end! Hey! It's a Christmas spirit.
Did you enjoy that?
Hey!
Did you enjoy that?
I certainly did.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, don't do that, Mr. Shirk.
Sorry. Really? Get the whole thing out of your system.
Are you upset?
I'm very upset.
I apologize.
That's all right. Just don't...
It's a ring, I can't get it off, you see.
For goodness sake, I've heard of Christmas spirit, but this is ridiculous.
I see it's in.
See who's in.
Your fan.
My fan?
Yeah. Vernon, from the Wig Boutique. Yeah, you know the one. He sends you those scented letters with those pink envelopes.
Oh, yes. He's
Yeah.
in
Can you
somewhere.
see him?
No, I can't see
I'll get a
him.
telescope for you. Can I just borrow that telescope? Thank you. Go have a look at that. See if you can see him at the back.
What do I do with this?
Huh?
What do I do with this?
Put it to your eye.
Oh.
Can you see him?
No, I can't see him anywhere.
You'll have to adjust the focus a little bit.
Wait a minute. Yeah. No, it's all blurred.
Ah, well, he's probably gone.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Well, I looked everywhere and I couldn't see him. I looked everywhere.
Oh, I feel sick.
Something amusing you?
No, Morgan.
Some little thing making you laugh?
You always did. Money, money.
Gone mad?
No, it's a living, that.
Would you show a little more dignity, please?
Sorry about that.
You look ridiculous.
Yes.
What I was going to say was... when you think of all the great stars that we've had in our show.
Oh, yes.
They've queued up to appear in an Ernest Wise play.
Of course they have.
And once they've appeared in one of my plays, they've never looked back.
Of course not, because they're frightened. And reviewers are pursuing them.
To appear in an Ernest Wise play...
And Ernie's wife?
An Ernest Wise...
How about to appear in an Ernie Wise play?
To appear in an Ernie Wise play...
Yes?
And it's not my night.
No. But I know one thing.
What?
It's your name. And you can't even say that properly. I'm working it with my foot.
Yeah. To appear in an Ernie Wise play...
Yes.
Is the final accolade.
Accolade. Look at me.
Accolade. The hallmark of success.
Of course it is.
Eric,
Yes?
I would like to show you something.
Snapped.
Just stay there, I won't be a moment.
I've never worked alone.
There you are.
What is this?
A little Christmas gift from me to you, Eric. Merry Christmas.
You have the gift of making me feel ashamed.
I'm so glad.
I'm sorry about all the other stuff about, you know, the electric ring and the flower and the joke with the telescope.
What joke with the telescope?
Yes. I won't do that one now.
You better not.
No, you better not.
And I'm sorry about the opening.
Yes. But we can get over that.
Getting the words mixed up.
Yeah, don't worry
Now,
about
that's for you.
This is for me, is it?
That's for you.
Isn't
Open
that
it up,
beautiful?
Eric.
I'm going home now.
You don't like it when somebody does it to you, do you?
No?
You're always happy when you do it to somebody else.
That's true?
You comics are all the same. You can't take a joke. Look at your face all covered. What have you done to my eye?
I'm Vanilla Fielding. I worked with Morecambe and Wise, and look what happened to me. Mind the doors!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Jack Jones.
2, 3, 4.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
And to you. I'm sorry. The ring won't come up. I can't help it.
Isn't it marvelous?
Isn't it marvelous?
And
Excuse me.
Yes.
Just one little thing. I would just like to say welcome to our show. And also I would like to say that we have worked with your younger brother, Tom. Nice man, does
You've
all the
got it all
movements.
wrong.
Hey?
We worked with Jack's father years ago at Blackpool in the theatre.
That is true. I remember that. Yes, because you were outside at the stage door in a pram. You'd be about 14. I remember it well. Talk to me about it now. Yes.
No, I remember those days.
Oh, yes?
Yes, I did very well. And I used to stand backstage, and I used to watch you all the time and remember all the things you did, yeah.
You like
It was terrific.
Isn't that
Really?
nice? Yeah. Got taste, this man's got taste. Look at the width of that lapel. Oh, he's got a string vest on under there.
I used to love hearing all the jokes you did, you know.
Oh, great. Yeah, lovely.
And I'm getting a real kick out of hearing them all again.
Get him off. He's done enough. Get him off.
Jack,
Too tall for you.
Yes, Jack. What are you going to sing for us tonight, Jack?
Well, I'm not going to sing tonight. I'm going to do an impression.
You're going to do an impression?
It's a novel?
Yeah.
Tell me,
Never been done.
who do you think this is? We'll go to California and we'll tell our wives we went to Hawaii. Why don't we just go to Hawaii? That's a good idea. Okay, I'll sing.
Did you see? Did you see that impression?
Your Jimmy Cagney's a lot better than that, I'll tell you that. He didn't go like that once.
Not once.
He didn't do a funny walk
got
or
the
anything
walk,
like that.
yeah.
He's got nothing like that.
Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams, nighttime too. I love you and I'm dreaming of you, but that won't do. Dream, baby, can't you make me stop my dreaming, make my dreams come true. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams. You are dreaming of you, that won't do. Dream, baby, can't you make me stop my dreaming, make my dreams come true. Sweet dreams, baby.
When April showers they come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't raining rain, you know. It's raining violets and wet.
You are my sunshine. Sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
I'm singing in the rain.
Oh, keep your sunny side. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Don't know why there's no sun up in the skies. Don't
No. Why? There's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather.
As you can gather, ladies and gentlemen, Eric and I always took our music very seriously. You knew that Eric was going to get it in the end every time. Well, now here's another fabulous musician that we had on the show, Andre Previn. It's quite an interesting story about him. He arrived on the Friday at rehearsal, and we gave him the script, and we said, we've got a symphony orchestra booked for Tuesday, and would you please learn this script for Tuesday? He said, okay, fine, looking forward to it. He said, do you mind if I just go away for the weekend? And we said, no, by all means. Where are you going? He said, Los Angeles to see my mother. We thought, oh my goodness, we've got a symphony orchestra booked for Tuesday, and he's going to be in Los Angeles. Anyway, he came back on the Tuesday morning, very early. And I said to him, I said, Andre, I said, just tell me one thing. How did you learn the script? I mean, how did you do it with all that traveling? He says, I learned it in the back of the cab by torchlight, coming from the airport. And do you know something? He was absolutely word perfect. Sir, thank you. Thank you for bringing your many musical talents to our humble little show.
Well, thank you for that tremendous introduction. It doesn't come out of my fee, does it?
Fee? What fee? Oh, joke. I suppose you're looking forward to the night, are you?
Oh, well, now, who wouldn't?
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I tell you, I'd come a long way to conduct the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto, especially with Yehudi Menuhin as my soloist.
Yes.
I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't going to come on your show at all until you told me that Mr. Menuhin had agreed to play.
I did say that, did I?
Oh, yes. By the way, has Yehudi arrived?
Who?
Yehudi Menuhin.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. As a matter of fact, I mean, I can explain the whole situation. It wouldn't take a minute. Well, what do you know? What do you know? A telegram. A telegram from out of... Oh, dearie me. Yes. It's from Yehudi.
Who?
Yehudi Menuhin.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. What does he say?
He says... Oh, he can't come. Isn't that a shame? He says, dear boys, can't make it tonight on your show. Opening at the Argyle Theatre, Birkenhead in Old King Cole. What a shame. It's not a shame.
Yes,
isn't it?
Good night, Mr. Wise. Yes.
No, please. Please, don't go. I mean, there are other great musicians, other great works.
Such as?
Grieg's Piano Concerto.
That's a great work.
Yes.
You're right. Great work. But I mean, do you have someone of the caliber of Mr. Menuhin in mind? Yehudi.
Oh, Yehudi Menuhin. Better.
You have someone better than Yehudi Menuhin?
Can knock spots off him. I think you're in for the thrill of a lifetime. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, here to play Grieg's Piano Concerto is Mr. Eric Morecambe. It's fixed. Eric, say hello to Mr. Preview.
Ah, Mr. Preview, how are you? A pleasure to be with you and ready when you are. Come on. One, two, three.
You got me here under false pretenses.
False pretenses?
False pretenses? What's he mean?
Well, I told you it wouldn't work. He's expecting Yehudi Menuhin.
He's a comedian.
And a very funny one, too. I must be honest, he makes me laugh when he puts a violin under his chin, gets to the last note and shouts, hi, that's your luck. And go straight to the bar. I'm very keen on him.
Eric Morecambe is a comic. He can't play the piano.
Just a moment, sir. You seem to doubt my musical prowess.
I certainly do.
Now let me put your mind at rest, sir. Because you are now looking at one of the few men who have actually fished off the end of Sir Henry Wood's promenade. Now follow that with the sea lions.
I was there when he did it.
Of course you were. You put the bait on.
I put the bait on.
Just a moment. Please.
What's the matter with
Look here, I don't dispute for one moment that Mr. Morecambe is a great comic.
Yes.
I find it difficult to believe that he can play the Grieg Piano Concerto.
Well, I do assure you he knows all the class. I do assure you, Mr. Preview.
Privet.
All the masterpieces he knows them. The Planet Suite by Gustav Holst.
Not forgetting the three-piece suite by Arthur Negus. Who was it, do you think? And look at me when I'm talking. Oh, you are. Who was it, do you think, that introduced Glenda Jackson to Tchaikovsky?
I don't know.
Me!
Him?
Was it?
Yes,
Yeah, and if you don't believe me, you can get in touch with the other world-famous conductor, Sir Ivy Benson. He'll tell you all about me, won't he?
Certainly will.
good night.
No. Don't
What's
go,
the matter
Mr.
with him?
Preview. Don't go, Mr. Preview. I can...
Privet.
I can assure you that Eric is more than capable.
Well, all right. I'll go get my battle.
Please do that.
Yes, it's in Chicago.
It's
Right.
in Chicago.
No, wait a minute. Ow! He's in. I like him.
We've got one here.
Yes.
All right? Believe me, you're in for a surprise, Mr. Preview.
Privet.
Open the curtains, please.
Yes.
I go. This the band?
This is the band, yeah.
See better bands on a cigar. Which one's a fixer?
Which one?
Which one?
The one in the gold lame suit.
They usually are. Right. I'll go get the music. Incidentally, where's the piano?
It's...
Never mind, this will do. Now, you hope, sir, that you understand all these squiggly lines?
I think so.
Oh, good.
I think so, yes.
Because the reason I ask is, the second movement is most important to me.
Right.
You see, in the second movement, not too heavy on the banjos.
Oh, no.
You know the banjo, keep it down.
No.
What's that? Honk-chang.
Vulgar.
Vulgar.
We'll keep it way down.
That's the word I was looking for, way down.
Good.
Yes. That's very good.
Good.
Because that is me there, you see.
Oh,
That is me.
lovely.
Hey,
Lovely.
me playing the Greek piano
Yes,
concerto.
yes.
A signed autograph later on, boys.
Now, if I could just explain to Mr. Preview. You see, I want you to notice that Eric does play the original version of Grieg's Piano Concerto.
Yes, the one we played before we went decimal.
Oh, you got it. Yes, but now look here. Wait, though. This is not the original version.
Oh, the original?
No.
What do you mean?
Look, I'll explain. It's very simple.
Yeah.
After the opening timpani roll, in the original version, the piano takes over. And here you've got that piece played by the full orchestra.
Ah, yes, but this is a special arrangement.
Yes.
A special arrangement of the Grieg Piano Concerto?
Yes.
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
But that's the idea. I mean, everybody plays it this way. I thought we'd do something different.
All right, look, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
All right, I'll announce it, shall I?
Yes, do that.
You're doing well, you're doing well.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Grieg's Piano Concerto by Grieg. Soloist, Mr. Eric Morecambe, conducted by Mr. Andre Fred. Thank you.
What's the matter?
Sorry about that.
What happened?
The introduction.
What's wrong? The introduction's wrong?
Like, it's too short.
It's too short.
Oh, you noticed?
Yes. By how much is it too short?
Well, you see, I went down here like that.
Yeah.
And came back.
You wasted some time there.
I wasted time there, yes.
Yes.
Anyway, you see, it's about, I would say about that much.
About a
It's
yard?
about a yard.
About a yard.
About a year.
Yes, if you could lengthen it by about a yard, we'll be in.
And what do you think we can do about that?
Well,
Well, I mean, that's nothing to do with me.
Well, we have
My
to get
musical
permission.
manager, he does all this.
could we get in touch with Grieg?
That's a good idea.
You call him on the phone?
Well, we can call him on the phone,
What a
why
shame.
not?
I didn't bring his phone number.
Well, it's Norway, something or other, isn't it?
What's the code?
Single skate or
I
something.
think it's
Mind you, I mean, you might not get him. He could be out skiing.
Look. Yeah, could we just try it again? Just try it again.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
This time,
Yes.
I'll sit down there waiting.
What a good thought.
Hey!
You'd be ready.
He's in, isn't he?
Come on.
I'll announce it again.
All right, do that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Grieg's Piano Concerto, soloist Eric Morecambe, conductor Mr. Andrew Preview.
Anytime.
Could I have a word with you, please?
Look,
You see, the point is, it's one of those. It's one of those things where... Has he gone? You see, I hope you don't mind me saying this.
No.
But when you got to the part which was my cue, I couldn't see you for the lid of the piano.
Yes.
The lid of the piano was in the way.
Was it?
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, the little piano.
I don't know I don't know what we can do about that.
He wants to be taller, does he?
Yeah.
Could you wear high heels?
Again?
Oh,
Well, no. I mean, you don't have to, you know.
I don't know what we can do about that.
Well, I have a suggestion. Would you jump up in the air? So I can see you over the lid of the piano. If you could jump up.
You want me to actually jump into the air on the rostrum in order so you can see my cue?
Yes, I mean, that's if you do that for me, you know, if you do that.
Yes, I'll do that for you.
I'll announce it again.
Yes. He's a nice man, isn't he?
Isn't he, Chuck?
I like him.
He's very... Grieg with Him and Him.
Something wrong with the violins?
No, there's nothing wrong with the violins.
That's only your opinion.
What were you playing just then?
The Greek piano concerto.
You're playing all the wrong notes.
I'm playing all the right notes, but not necessarily in the right order. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, sunshine.
That sounded quite reasonable to me. Are you satisfied, Mr. Preview?
No!
What do you mean, no?
I'm not satisfied.
Why not?
Well, look here, I mean, with all due deference, would you mind just wait 1 second here?
Don't forget, for another £4, we could have got Edward Heath. Rubbish.
Wasn't Andrew Preview wonderful? I'm glad he stuck to conducting anyway. We had some lovely ladies on our shows, and tonight I'd like to introduce you to two of them. The lovely Glenda Jackson and Miss Marion Montgomery. Actually, in the case of Glenda Jackson, our producer, Johnny Ammons, read in the newspaper, The Times, that she would like to do comedy. So he phoned up her agent and said, Eric and Ernie do comedy. Would she like to come on the show? And we got an answer immediately, yes, she would love to. And she appeared in a sketch on the show called Antony and Cleopatra. And from that, a great American producer saw her and put her in the film A Touch of Class. He said he thought Glenda did comedy wonderfully. I wonder what he thought we were doing. I mean, we got nothing. Anyway, before I introduce to you the glorious Glenda, I'd like to introduce Marion Montgomery with a number that we did together called Goofus.
Can't read say sounds a little goofus to me. Cornflake chords appeal to me. I like rustic harmony. Hold a note and change the key. That's all goofus, not according to the rules that you learn at music school. But the folks just dance like fools. They go goofus. Got a job, but I just couldn't keep along. The leader said that I played all the music, so I stepped out with an outfit of my own. Got together a new kind of orchestra, and we all played just the same goofus harmony. And I must admit, we made a hit. Goofus has been lucky for me. Goofus has been lucky for me. Got together a new kind of orchestra, and we all played just the same goofus harmony. And I must admit, we made a hit. Goofus has been lucky for me. Goofus has been lucky for me. Goofus has been lucky for me.
I'm Ian Carmichael. I worked with Morecambe and Wise, and look what happened to me. Paper!
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Glenda Jackson.
2, 3, 4.
Miss Jackson, it's a great pleasure.
Hello.
Great pleasure.
Dame Glenda?
Dame Glenda? I'm sorry, Eric, it's just plain Glenda.
Oh, dear.
Is something wrong?
Well, excuse me.
Certainly, sir.
It's just that... Shall I tell her?
Yes, tell her, tell her.
See, nowadays, we only work with title people now, don't we?
Yes, title.
You know me?
Yeah. Well, you know, Corty, people like Sir Michael Redgrave and his jazzmen.
Yeah. And Sir Nina Woodward.
Yes.
People like him, you
Yes.
see.
Yes, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You haven't got a title.
You haven't got a title?
I'm afraid not.
Nothing at all?
No.
Perhaps a KBE?
No.
Leading stoker?
Sorry.
Oh,
Look, shall I just, you know...
oh no. Do us a favour here now. You might as well do something with us.
Sure.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Keep the lady entertained. I'll go get that.
All right. Glenda, it's a little surprise Eric's got.
Oh,
Just a little surprise, you know.
Glenda?
Yes?
Glenda Jackson?
Yes?
Good. Over the years, Ernie and I, on our shows, have managed to get the services of some very fine actors.
Yes, true.
And lady actors. Haven't we?
Yes. You see, the viewers have voted for the one that they like best on our show, you see.
Oh, how lovely.
And the actual show that they have chosen was Antony and Cleopatra.
I was in Antony and
I know
Cleopatra.
you were.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, thank you.
It gives me the greatest thrill possible to receive this. It's the first thing I've ever won, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It really is.
Yes.
And I'm thrilled about it.
Congratulations.
Really. Thank you, Anne.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much indeed. Hey? Very nice of you. Lovely.
Shall we start now?
Why not? You want a tune?
Glenda?
Yes?
Glenda Jackson.
Yes?
Good. Tonight, we are going to pay a tribute to that great dance team, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Yes.
A dance routine, but I can't dance a step.
Please, sir. You do yourself an injustice.
I'm more likely to do myself an injury.
I like that.
That's an old Vic type joke.
I was there when old Vic told it. Yeah. No, please. You look over there.
Just look over the chest there.
You must be hungry for something.
That's true. to think of saying that.
Was that me?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. You were the one with the glasses. I was the one in the middle, and he was at both ends. He should have won this, you know. Shouldn't you?
All I know is, Glenda, that you are going to be a knockout in our tribute to Fred Astaire
And Ginger Rogers.
And music and love and romance. Let's face the music and dance. There may be teardrops to shed. So while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance.
I won't dance.
She won't dance.
Don't ask her.
I won't dance.
She won't dance.
Don't ask her.
I won't dance.
She won't dance.
Madam, with you.
My heart won't let my feet do things they should do.
You know what?
No, what?
I'm lovely.
And so what?
So what?
I'm lovely.
You know what?
You do to me.
I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore.
Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate man? You have danced with him since the music began. Won't you change partners and dance with me?
Quite so close, with your lips touching his face. Won't you change partners and dance with me? You may never want to change partners again.
Did you see the way Glenda Jackson came down our magic staircase? She loved every minute of it. Actually, we lured a lot of beautiful women to come down our magic staircase. They couldn't resist the romantic music, the serenading by two handsome men, the long staircase. And here I would like to show you now two people, Penelope Keith and Shirley Bassey.
They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied something inside. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind. When your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. So I chaffed them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt. Yet today tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Yes, excellent.
Thank you very much.
One of the finest things,
Did you really enjoy it?
one of the finest things you've ever done.
Yes?
Promise you
thank
that.
you. Can I have my shoe back, please?
I'll get it for you now.
Thank you.
Entertain the lady?
I will.
Does that hurt?
No, not at all. I'd rather enjoy it. You wear some lovely frocks on the telly.
Oh, thank you
It
very
looks
much.
ever so nice,
Thank
that
you.
does. Yeah.
Yes.
I've written a special romantic song for you, actually.
Have you?
Yes, it's all romantic. I wrote it while I was behind that cardboard
Oh,
box.
I'd love to hear it.
It's the same sort of tune as Hey Little Hen. You know, Hey Little Hen.
Still the same style as...
Yes.
As backache.
Backache. Yes.
Well, it's been a great pleasure working with you.
Very much. It's been
Charm.
nice working with you
It's been
too.
wonderful.
Both of you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.
I'm Eric Porter. I was on the Morecambe and Wise show. Look what happened to me.
vertigo.
Pardon? Oh, that's your vertigo. Just that's wind, isn't it?
No, I like heights.
Heights. Oh, as well.
I like
Yes.
heights.
Yeah, you get down there.
Well,
and
if I could...
yeah, and I'll come down and she'll climb down.
Yes, it's fine. I'm sorry about
Can't
this.
climb down there in this
My
dress.
hand, my hand. Where is it? It's where it shouldn't be.
I can't get down there in this dress.
Well, do something with the dress, love. You know,
Yes, do
It's
something
been
with it.
specially made.
Yes, I realise.
If you just climb down here.
I really don't like heights.
No. We're in. Don't worry. Can you get that leg?
Yes.
Down.
I'll hold on to anything that...
Yes. Dignity at all times. Yes. Yes, I'm sure you can. Yes. Try a little. This one. No, maybe. Yeah, lovely. That's there's another one. Yes, fine. Are we in now? That's lovely. Yes. Don't worry. There we are. Good at me.
Yes.
I don't think.
Yes.
I don't.
Right, keep smiling.
Now, let's go forward.
Had enough?
Yes, I have. I'm going home. Thank you very much.
What's wrong? I don't know. But who's upset Penelope? I don't know. Something's upset her. Walk down the stairs. Dignity, yes. Gently.
I'm Andre Previn. I worked with Morecambe and Wise. Look what happened to me.
A report on the economy has just come through from number 11 Downing Street. The Chancellor's statement reads as follows. There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance.
Let's face the music and dance.
have sent you, and they meant you just for...
Hey, you're adorable. B, but you're beautiful. C, you're the cutie full of charm. Hey, you're adorable. B, but you're beautiful. F, you're a feather in my hat. G, you look good to me. Hey, you're adorable. B, but you're beautiful. C, you're a cutie full of charm. It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you.
But what are we gonna do about him?
Who, me?
Yes.
Hey, you're adorable. B, but you're beautiful. C, you're a cutie full of charm. J, you're like Jack and Jill. K, you're so kissable. A, you're adorable. B, what to do the alphabet with you.
But what are we gonna do about him?
Hey, oof. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
you're adorable. B, C, you're cute little charm. It's 1 to 1 to 2, the alphabet for you.
But what are we gonna do? I like him.
2, 3, 4, A, you're adorable. B, that's your beautiful. C, you're a cute little charm. W, it's 1 to 1 to 2, the alphabet for you.
When we heard that Angela Rippon had had dancing lessons, of course, we couldn't wait to get her on the show, because we were very lucky that the BBC allowed us to use Angela in a sort of comedy song and dance. And the other thing was that we thought the big surprise would be Angela would come out there and they would say, Angela Rippon dances. But that wasn't so. The surprise was that she showed her legs. What you don't realize is that the public never see newsreaders' legs. And that was the great novelty of it. So we exploited this idea. And of course, lots and lots of the newsreaders wanted to get on the show. So we presented this number with all the newsreaders, and it was called There Is Nothing Like a Dame.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea, we got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off a tree. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got games. We get packages from home, we get movies, we get shows, we get speeches from our skipper and advice from Tokyo Rose. We get letters out with perfume, we get dizzy from the smell. What don't we get? You know damn well.
We got nothing to put on a clean white suit for.
We got nothing to look masculine and youthful. There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a dame. There are no books like a dame. Looks like a dame. There are no drinks like a dame. And nothing thinks like a dame. And nothing acts like a dame. Or attracts like a dame. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near the girly, womanly, female, feminine dame.
We feel lonely and we long for the fair and gentle sex. We would like to feel the feeling of some arms around our necks. We feel hungry as the wolf on Waiting and Red Riding Hood. What don't we feel? We don't feel good.
Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother,
There is one particular thing that is nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other. Who said that? Black!
you can name that
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they were certainly golden years, and that's the end, and I hope you had many happy memories of those shows, just as much as I did. And really, I would like to do some more in the future, maybe next year. I enjoyed every minute of it. So I'd just like to say good night, God bless, and a happy new year to you all.
There's a new BBC video cassette featuring some of those very best moments of Morecambe and Wise entitled Morecambe and Wise Musical Extravaganzas.